Welcome guys. Today is day one of the 444 challenge, and check me out. I got a mullet because I read that mullets make you more aerodynamic when you're squatting, running fast, and running far. Not really. They don't do that at all. But you know, I thought it would look a little badass if I got a mullet for this challenge, and my hair was long already, and I don't have to explain myself. Anyway, we are here at Ovox Gym. I just finished with my last client. I am in my car eating a banana. Got my pre-workout in here. It's freezing outside, it's raining, it's shitty out, but I'm just sitting in my car. I'm listening to some music, relaxing, getting my mindset ready. I am T-minus 45 minutes out from warming up and getting ready for my squat, 400-pound squat. My friend Alan is meeting me here at the gym. He's going to be helping with filming and spotting and all that. Welcome to the video, guys. Make sure to hit that like button just to get this video flowing around, or if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, and definitely subscribe to my page, because after this challenge I have more challenges coming, so stay tuned for those. But let's get after this 444 challenge, baby. I am so pumped, ready to squat this 400, ready to run that 10K, and ready for that sub 4 hour marathon on Sunday. Let's fucking go. My love seems like going through the warm-up right now, getting my core activated, my legs going. I'll give it another 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna get under the bar, and then it's time to start. As you guys just saw, I did not complete the 400-pound squat. I worked up to my second attempt, got 375, and 400 stuck me. You know, I knew from setting this challenge up for myself that it was going to be very difficult. When I started the strength training, I was at like 315 for 3, and that was heavy. And I was coming off of running and an injury, and you know, I knew 400 pounds is a big number. It was a number I hit in the past when I was Olympic weightlifting, but I had never came close to it since I started running and since after my injury. So to be going from 315 to just squatting 375 for a single a few times, that's just enough for me to be happy. And I think 400 was just the new number to hit. And it's not there today, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna still work for it. I'll get that 400-pound squat. It just didn't happen today. Still worked up to a heavy attempt, and I still have a 10K to run tomorrow and a marathon after that. That doesn't end the event. 444 is just a number. I'm still lifting heavy, I'm still running fast, and I'm still running far. I cannot beat myself up about it, and if you guys set goals for yourself and it doesn't happen right away, and it doesn't happen on the date that you set it for, don't worry. Who cares? Who gives a shit? It's your goal. Go out and get after it. And that's how I am. So, wasn't there. I'm mad, but you know, there's nothing I could do about it. It's out of my control. I'm still gonna go for the 40 tomorrow, and I'm still gonna go for the sub 4 on Sunday. So let's fucking go. Still pumped up. Happy with the 375. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 10K. All right, guys, I'm about 35 minutes away from the start of the 10K. I'm here with Kevin, and he's gonna be riding the bike, holding the GoPro. My friend Alan that came for the squat yesterday, he's also gonna be doing the same thing. So right now I'm about to get my warm up in. It's 39 degrees this morning. It's like the coldest it's been. I think we went on one long run. Yeah. And it was like this cold, but it's cold, but it's a beautiful clear sky. Saturday morning, it's Halloween morning. Shit's about to get scary. So let's get after it, warming up, and I'll see you guys when it's go time.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, guys, I'm back. Got my fresh Hollow Labs sweatshirt. Got my boy Alan over here. He's gonna be racing a 50K tomorrow. So, didn't get the sub 40 10K today, but hit a huge 10K PR. And like everything has been going, I've been making progress. So, no matter what, I still made progress in my squat, I made progress in my speed, and I bet you I'm gonna crush that sub 4 hour marathon tomorrow. But it was a hell of a run. My legs were burning the whole fucking time, but you just gotta grind through it. And if I didn't have my two boys here, Alan and Kevin, I don't know if I would have been able to finish it. A lot of mental breakdowns, but I had to push through it. It was a great run. It's a beautiful day, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to do this 10K today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the marathon on the Henry Hudson Trail. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be like rainy and there's leaves all over the trail, but gotta push through it. 26.2. I'll see you guys then. Good morning. It is marathon day, so I'm just getting myself ready. I have my pack, which has my food, my water, my electrolytes, everything, and yeah, I have my coffee going. I'm about to eat breakfast, and then it's time to head down to the trail, which is about 20-25 minutes away from my house. Then it's go time. Marathon in less than 4 hours. I'm very excited. My legs feel a lot better than I thought they would by today. I worked on them like stretching and foam rolling all yesterday, rested all yesterday. The clocks went back here, so I got an extra hour of sleep. I'm going off 8 hours of sleep. Everything so far is going according to plan, and I'm very happy. So all I have to do is execute this morning and rock that sub 4 hour marathon. I'm not nervous like I was yesterday. I'm feeling good about it. So let's go do it. I am at the Henry Hudson trailhead in Freehold. There is the trail. As you see, it's a little autumn wonderland with all the leaves everywhere. This is it. I'm just gonna warm up a little. I'm 14 minutes away from start time. Here we go, baby. Today's the day. Let's get it. Hours, 33 minutes, 28 seconds. I gotta go back and look, but I'm pretty sure that's like the exact to the second, the same exact time that I got my first marathon. Coming towards the end, I had some body armor that was filled up in a bottle, and I was sipping on it the whole time, and I was just dying for this last like quarter mile. So Kevin handed it to me. I started drinking it, and like I'm 0.1 away, and I just couldn't help, and I had to puke. Just classic Dan. Puking right at the end, but finish it off, finish the challenge, easily sub 4 hour marathon. I'm gonna be feeling this in my legs, I'm sure, for a few days, but that's the 444 challenge. I'm really happy with how it ended and how I really pushed myself today to make sure I got sub 4. So, and I thank Kevin for coming out and pacing me for the second half. If he wasn't there, I would have been struggling way sooner. So it's always great to have a helping hand, someone to pace you at the end. That is the 444 challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a few things I want to go over with everyone. I just want to start by saying that I feel great. I've actually already started running and lifting again. I was really recovered. So I ran the marathon on Sunday. Monday I rested, and by Tuesday I was feeling good again. I started moving. You know, I've been slowly getting into it, nothing crazy, but I am moving my body. So I think that is really important when you are finished with, you know, marathon training or a powerlifting meet. You know, you want to take your rest, but you also want to keep the body moving, keep the blood flowing so you don't stiffen up and get too sore. Let's get into it. I'm going to dive right into it. I'm going to start with the squat, then talk about the 10K, and then finish up with the marathon. I'm not going to go too in depth. I just want to go over everything. And now that it's been a few days and I had some time to reflect on this past weekend, I can discuss how I feel about the challenge and the good and the bad and the ugly. I also want to mention that if you're looking at this lovely bruise, cut, whatever you want to call it, under my eye, it is because I was messing around with my boxer dog, and he caught me pretty good. So let's start with the squat. My goal was to get a 400-pound squat. let's bring it back to when I started training for this challenge and when I started squatting again post shoulder surgery, which was April of 2019, and I didn't start squatting again until July 2020. So when I started squatting, in one of the first videos on the 444 playlist, where I'm squatting like 135 kilos, which is 297 pounds, that was like a breakthrough 3-rep PR. It was 297, and I remember it being decently heavy. It was heavy. You know, I worked my way through a couple strength blocks and I got all the way up to 375, and I think I could have hit at least 390 that day. It's just 400 wasn't there that day. I do believe that if I go through another strength block that I can definitely hit 400, especially if my training is even more spread out. I'm not trying to cram it all in one weekend. I think I could definitely hit 400, but you know, the biggest thing I see out of all this is that I made a lot of progress in my squat from July until the day where I hit 375 and missed 400. So if you look at it in while I'm training speed, while I'm training for endurance, I'm still making tons of progress in my squat strength. So that is definitely a possibility. What I did notice is when I started picking up the intensity in my speed training, that my squat strength wasn't going up as fast as it was prior. So definitely when you're incorporating more speed training, you're trying to get a little faster, you might take a hit on your squat strength. But there is a way to definitely balance it out so that you are getting faster and stronger. If you have other questions about my squat and, you know, what my training block consists of and all that, you could definitely ask those questions in the comments below. I am probably going to do another video where I'm just talking about the squat and the 10K and the marathon, but I'm just trying to break it all down for you guys and fit it into this video as well. For the 10K, see, when I started this challenge and I said, all right, I'm going to try to break 40 minutes in the 10K, you know, my stomach turned upside down. I was like, what am I thinking? There's no way, because my current 10K PR was like 45 minutes, maybe sub 45. I never really went for a big 10K PR. Well, 40 minutes was big, and incorporating it while training for a marathon and trying to get a 400-pound squat was even crazier. My final time was 41:51, and I got to take that because training for endurance and training for strength, I've never done it before, and to get my 10K time down from 44 minutes, sub 45 minutes to sub 42 minutes, I will take that. I still have a lot to learn, and I am just like taking this all in. It's definitely just an experimental thing. Besides just researching about it and reading about it, you know, I gotta test myself out and push my limits, and that's what this is all about. And I was most definitely pushing my limits trying to get that sub 40 10K. Just like the 400-pound squat, guys, I want to get that sub 40 10K, so I'm going to keep working at it. I just want to say, like, I'm proud of myself for programming myself through the last 16 weeks and getting close enough to this challenge where I knew I was very far away from completing the whole challenge, and I can't dwell on not completing it totally because I really did make a ton of progress. Yes, far away from a sub 40, very far away, but at the same time I'm very close, and if I dial more in on my speed, then yes, I think I could definitely hit a sub 40 10K. But for self-programming and never really doing this before, I'll take that sub 42. I'll take my loss as well. I'll take my loss in the 400-pound squat. I'll take my loss in the sub 40. That brings me on to the marathon, and that's why I had to go out there and crush that marathon. My best marathon time was a 3-hour, 33-minute where I did in Miami in my first marathon, and I did 3 hours and 33 minutes again on the Henry Hudson Trail Marathon. My game plan was, okay, my legs are feeling it. They weren't as sore as I thought they were going to be when I woke up Sunday morning because, one, I think because I ate plenty of food on Saturday after the 10K. I got plenty of rest, and we got that extra hour with daylight savings, so I got a full night of sleep. I ate some oats and fruit before the marathon. I hydrated before the marathon, so everything was perfect. And my goal was just to go out there and burn all my energy within the first 13 miles and then just drag myself through for the second 13 because I knew I was going to be dead anyway. And what happened was I was like sub 8 minute. I needed to be 9 minute per mile to get 4 hours, and I was sub 8 minute for the first 16 miles and stayed sub 9 all the way through and really pushed through. So now I'm interested in knowing, you know, what I'm capable of if I just focus on marathon training. And you know, a big goal of mine would be to get a sub 3 hour, close to a sub 3 hour marathon time and qualify for the Boston Marathon. That would be amazing. What I want to talk about is at the end why I threw up. I figured out was I was just putting in too much liquid. So I was eating food, mainly fruit, dried fruit, stuff like that. For a good, you know, 18 miles, I put back maybe like 500 calories of fruit and some electrolyte drink. And my electrolyte drink of choice was Body Armor. At mile 25, I took another few sips of the Body Armor, like chugging it back. You know, I probably had too much liquid because I wasn't eating much fruit in the second half. So it was just a lot of liquid. I was doing the electrolytes and water, and I drank that, and I think my body was just not going to digest that, and it just shot it right back up at mile 26.11. So I had to vomit. I didn't want to put it in the video and gross you guys out, but yes, I vomited at 26.11 and then ran on to finish it. But you know, a little nutrition problem, that's no problem. I'm definitely going to experiment with other things to consume during the marathon, but you know, you live and you learn, and that's what this whole process is. I want you guys to take some advice from me and go out there and challenge yourself. I had zero confidence when choosing to do this challenge, but I believe in myself. You know, I didn't have confidence, but I believed in myself. I was like, I can do that. If I train, I'll build that confidence. So guys, choose something that will challenge you. You know, write it down, announce it to the world, and go out there and do it, and you will see how much you change your life in a short period of time. You could see how much you're going to change yourself by challenging yourself, by pushing your limits. I was prepared to lose. I wanted to win, but I was also prepared to lose, and that's part of it. I'm going to take that. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to reflect this month. I'm going to close out this year strong, and then I'm going to come at you guys with another crazy challenge that, you know, I'm thinking about right now. You know, I've been thinking about the past, since the 444 challenge ended. I've been thinking of my next challenge, which I will announce to you guys soon. You know, I learned a lot from this 444 challenge, but overall it was great. I made a ton of progress, and yes, it is possible to make progress in your absolute strength, in your speed, and in your endurance, all at the same damn time. All right, guys. That is the end of this video, and I will see you guys next time.